15-4. And GRAUDYN went on to win the silver. So here we go, Do on the left, GRAUDYN on the right. It's SABER time.
Real tough pick here because GRAUDYN has fenced exceptionally well. They're both the form fencers here. We had them as outside picks for a place in the on the podium. They're going to be on the top two steps. I cannot tell you which way round.
That was a lovely parry riposte from Do.
Straight away, GRAUDYN gets a card for the early start. Sorry, Do gets a card for the early start. Yeah, we've got it as Do on. I think it is GRAUDYN that got shown that
they've
card.
switched it back. You must have just pressed the wrong button.
I know how they feel. So they're just looking to see whether the first action goes through, and it does.
En garde. Prêt. Allez.
Beautiful distance from GRAUDYN there. He stayed close and just waited for Do to finish, and that is a sign of someone who has had a watch of what Do's doing, looking for the length, that incredible length of Do's attack, and then just skipping away from the end of it. Bodes well for GRAUDYN, that, because it means he's got the distance right already.
Yeah, Do fell short there. And I think even if he hadn't parried, it would have been GRAUDYN's right of way.
Yeah.
Didn't need the parry, just belt and braces.
GRAUDYN has got off to a flyer here. Yeah. And Do at the moment just seems to be coming out of the block super fast and going after his opponent. I think he needs to change that.
A little bit predictable. He has changed it. Distance trap, but then falls short again because GRAUDYN's good at getting back.
Yeah, he's worked the distance out. He's ready. He's come into this ready. He knows that he's basically got to take one extra step than he normally does away from that long attack. And he's negating one of Do's biggest weapons.
Well, they met twice this year already. He does that, have that in the memory banks.
Again, GRAUDYN's just stepped away from the attack, made miss, and off he goes after his opponent. He's having to work very, very hard for this at the end of an incredibly long day, though. Just bear that in mind. Can he keep this up?
Well, he made it work in Padua. He got beaten the first time they met by Do, 15, was it 15-10? And then he came back and absolutely annihilated Do, 15-4. Can he do that again? He's on track to do it.
Oh, now the variety comes in. So he's thrown out an attack. I don't think that attack was actually a real one. It's the second intention action. He's just gone short there, and he knows he's going to go short because he recovers forwards and he's looking for the counter block.
And so it is Do's right of way, but counters there and then doesn't get hit by because he blocks out.
Again, right of way with Pavel GRAUDYN. But the blade's picked up, so Do has adapted as well now. So Do's now saying, right, I've got to take this out of the middle, but I've got to find actions with the blade. There's the prise de feu. He's got the right of way still, and boom.
En garde. Prêt. Allez.
Beautiful first period from Pavel GRAUDYN. Yes, a lot of it was at the beginning all about making miss and using distance as his defense, but then he changed it at the end and got 3 hits in a completely different way. This last one, a deliberate second intention parry riposte. The one before was even better. Fake attack, make miss from Do. He's expecting that reaction.
So here we go, second period. Oh, parry riposte. Boom.
It's fencing with authority, with confidence, and when you get to this kind of scoreline, it plays tricks on the mind of your opponent. Do just can't get near him.
Yeah,
Well,
it's too easy. Making it look too easy, Pavel Groudyn.
This is all about the fact that he came into the fight and he said, I absolutely need to take one extra step away than I normally would against every other opponent.
And he's exactly what he did when he annihilated him 15-4 at the last time they met in Padua.
So Do's not learned. So that's better. So Do steps in eyes open, draws the attack, makes miss, and then he can take his time as he comes forward because Groudyn's that little bit closer because he's committed to that long lunge. And now he takes his time, he looks to see where he's going to go and then just neatly finishes off. That's the only way he's going to pin him in. He's going to get attacks. It's got to be the second phase. And again, now he's showing the variety. So now he steps in eyes open. Groudyn thinks, well, I don't want to make the same mistake again. And so, because he's closer, Do can then launch that super fast step lunge attack. Because he went looking for the blade, Do looked like he was off the line faster, but he went searching for his opponent's blade. Here, that's where he went looking for it, and that gives the right of way to Pavel Groudyn.
En garde. Prêt. Allez. Attaque de gauche. Touche. Point.
Well, he scored more than he did in Padua.
Respond, he'll now change.
Allez. Sur la préparation, attaque de gauche.
Or is this the start of the turnaround?
I think Groudyn showed there that he is prepared to make a tactical change. He stepped into the middle with 2 steps and stopped. He's gone eyes open, but he just got caught out on that occasion. Hill would have learnt from that hit.
Ooh, yellow card. Another yellow card for Groudyn gives Do a point. That could be crucial. Do's on a comeback here.
Get 2 more in a row unanswered.
Yeah.
Now, I think that's worth a call from Do. Referee has given this to the right. Get the replay here. Groudyn's done nothing at this point, but he brings his arm back, Do. So I think now I've seen the replay, the referee's going to stick with his decision here.
Sur la préparation, attaque mal paré, touche point. Mal paré.
Right, it was the right call. I felt Do had a chance, but as soon as you see the replay, you can see that Groudyn got the hit quite rightly.
Prêt. Allez.
Got the parry, Groudyn. Couldn't get the riposte. No, was the line out.
Yeah, and that's what the referee's going to go and have a look at here. I think that Pavel Groudyn has beat the line. So this is the miss. This is the distance that Groudyn was fencing out earlier on. The lines come out here, but I think Groudyn beats the blade at some point.
Or does he take it off target?
Line pass, attaque,
you're
touche.
right. Spot on. The line has to stay threatening the target at all times, and as he went for his disengage to avoid the beat, he went away from the target.
Prêt. Allez.
Short again from Do.
It's just
made short by Groudyn.
And that was the best one so far of the make misses because he made miss by the smallest amount, which gives him much more opportunity to get back out on the attack. He's made this look pretty easy, Pavel Groudyn.
En garde. Prêt. Allez.
And that's it. Pavel Groudyn is our new world champion. What a incredible display. It was dominant from start to finish. Do Gyeongdong of Korea could do nothing about that. Pavel Groudyn absolutely bossed this gold medal match.